I wanted to check in and give some updates. I haven't done a live in a couple weeks. And speaking of that, actually the last time I did a live was right in the middle of the Sober in the City, Portland, Maine weekend. And that experience was absolutely amazing. It was so fun and engaging, and there was a lot of, connection and movement, new experiences, everything from dance, yoga, sound bowl. We took a sunset cruise, all that good stuff. It was incredible. And I'll be writing some blog posts about it, coming up. So definitely look out for those. And if you missed the one in Portland and you would like to check one of them out in 2024, they have February 9th scheduled in Tampa, Florida. So it'll be that weekend. And then they're going to Bali the week of June 21st. So, and then they're looking at one in Q4, possibly on the West Coast, but stay tuned for all that too. Okay, what else is going on? So last week I took a training, an in-person training by the amazing Deb Dana, and she is an author and speaker and clinician, and she specializes in complex trauma. And the workshop was actually had to do with Polyvagal Theory and applying strategies for the for the nervous system. So her work actually is focused on, using a polyvagal lens to understand and resolve the impact of trauma in our lives. So that's her focus. And polyvagal theory was actually started, or the concept was created by Dr. Porges in 1994. And it's all about what's happening in, if you haven't heard of polyvagal theory, it's about what's happening in the body and the nervous system. And it explains how our sense of safety or our sense of danger can, impact our behavior. And it provides a scientific framework that supports using both physiology, which is something called a bottom-up approach, and cognitive, which is a top-down approach, and how we really want both to improve how we feel, think, and connect with others, and heal, whether it's healing from anxiety, trauma, depression, or in my case, cravings for alcohol. And that's why I've actually been so fascinated by this work. When I started coaching as a client with Jolene Park, actually almost 1,000 days ago, she used in her coaching to help me with alcohol cravings. She used a physiology approach and taught me somatic practices to regulate my nervous system, and soma means body. So I've just been fascinated, and I've been on a journey to continue to learn more, and to not only for myself, but to bring it to, educate others, whether it's in a, one-on-one client situation, or in a workshop, which I'm starting to, which I've been doing. I'm really excited about. And speaking of that, that is a good segue for the my next workshop is on the books. It's going to be in person, which I'm really excited about, on October 8th. And if you live on Long Island, then then go ahead and check out the link so you can attend. And I'm calling it Regulate Your Nervous System and Brighten Your Life. So it's going to be interactive and engaging, and it's going to be all about the body and using physiology to regulate our nervous systems. And I'm also going to be talking about the vagus nerve, which goes along with the nervous system and polyvagal theory, and having a vagal tone, kind of like muscle tone. You want a strong vagus nerve, because the vagus nerve is really important. It it just has so many functions in our body, and if your vagus nerve is unwell or weak, then you're going to feel a lot of really yucky symptoms. And some of those symptoms can be chronic stress, anxiety, bad sleep, compromised immune system, digestive issues, and things like that. And so the vagus nerve, it actually, it's the longest, we have these cranial nerves, and it's the longest cranial nerve, and it goes from our brainstem to our colon. And, so it's, talk about the gut-brain connection, and all that. So, so that workshop, again, it's for my friends who live on Long Island, and you can find, it's going to be actually at a beautiful store called Nest in Northport, actually. Nest is a lovely shop run by awesome husband and wife team, and they've got just beautiful housewares in there, a lot of locally made goods. And when you walk in, it's really warm and friendly, and it's there's so much community in there, and they have a lot of great workshops, but doing a workshop of this nature, talking about learning about skills for the nervous system is brand new. They usually do a lot of things with the hands, like making candles or knitting or other awesome crafty things like that. So I'm really excited to be going into the Nest store and doing this workshop. So so go ahead and check out the link in my bio. You'll click on that link, and then pretty much the second link under subscribe, you'll see a link to those tickets on Eventbrite, if that sounds interesting to you. And let's see, another update is going on. So you've heard me talk a lot about the Sober Edge book club, where all the sober ladies hang out. And our next meeting is on Thursday, actually. And this month's book is The Side of Alcohol by the amazing Peggy Cooney. And it's really exciting because I got to meet Peggy at Sober in the City. Because she's the Chief Connection Officer and works alongside Susie Strillman to create the Sober in the City experiences. So she was there, of course, and I got to meet her, which was great. And she'll be actually joining our book club on Thursday night. So and that's one of the things that makes our book club special is having access to authors actually attend our meetings and things like that. So it's a wonderful book. She used journaling to help heal from, her experience with alcohol, and then she turned it into a book. So very inspiring. And she's so, again, talk about warm. She's very warm and friendly and lovable and awesome and funny. So that was a really great experience. So lots of great things going on. And, tell me in the comments what's going on with you. And also, as always, let me know how I can support you. And, feel free to check out my blog. I roll out 2 blog posts a month. So I don't inundate people. It's just 2. And it's always something fun, educational, or inspirational. It's, it always falls under those guidelines or a mix of all of those. And so anyway, thank you so much for watching and for, taking this journey with me. And have a great rest of your day or night, wherever you are. Bye.